Good morning, Vietnam. Sorry, I had to do it. I'll limit myself to the once, but we're in Ho Chi Minh City. This is the moment in the trip where we meet Eugene and briefly become a group of 5. But he's not in the city yet. The 4 of us started with a walk around Ben Than Market. Importantly, we found dinner at a place on the street with little plastic stools and exactly one thing on the menu. In this case, bun thit. And finally, we went to Pasteur Street Brewing. Yep, we're back in craft beer land. The next morning, we started our day, as you do in Vietnam, with coffee on tiny stools. We went to the Independence Palace and toured around there. And then to the Saigon Central Post Office. From just outside the post office, you can see the rooftop from the famous picture of the fall of Saigon. This one. While we were waiting for Eugene to arrive, we went up the Bitexco Tower, where I spent my time taking a bunch of photos to stitch together into this wonderful 360-degree panorama. Just look at it. But not too close, there's a bunch of weird stitching artifacts. Eventually, Eugene arrived, and we celebrated. With craft beer. The next morning, we started by finding the elusive banh mi au plat. Excitingly, we no longer fit in one car, so some of us, Kat and I, ended up on scooters. Then we had a cooking tour, so we headed out of the city, took a tour of their farm, and got cooking. At cooking class on our previous trip, I was accused of taking unflattering pictures of Eunice, like this one. So this time, here's an uncut time-lapse of the cooking lesson where I have exerted no editorial control whatsoever. On recommendation from Eunice and Eugene's cousin Kate, we had drinks at Snuff Box, which was great. The next morning, after second coffee, Kat and I headed to the airport and towards Taiwan.